PEM stands for Post Exertional Malaise, which is basically where you overexert yourself and it brings on a set of symptoms to do with your ME. This can be anything from headaches, nausea to pain and fatigue. Now, most people think that PEM comes from physical activities, so running an errand, doing housework, that sort of thing. And of course, yes, it does, but it can also come from other factors as well. So it can be mentally, things like organising your finances or planning an event. It can be emotionally, so any sort of everyday stresses in our lives, or it can also be environmental factors. So if it's too hot, too cold, too bright, too loud, your body's having to fight through these sort of extra sort of sensory processes, which can have, it can take its toll on your body. PEM can last for hours or it can last for days. You just don't really know until it actually hits you. It can depend on how you've been doing leading up to it, or how big the activity was to how much it overexerts you. And one of the biggest bits of advice around that is, of course, things like to pace yourself, to know your limits, and you do get to know after a while what can cause it. But of course, it is hard to avoid PEM. And this is because for most of us, we have to still get on with certain things, certain responsibilities and commitments that we just can't avoid. So yes, in an ideal world, we can rest, get as much as we need, we can pace exactly how we want, but it will still hit us. And even then, even if we do absolutely everything by the book, we're still going to get moments where this crash will just happen and it will affect us. But yeah, that's a bit more information around PEM or post-exertional malaise.